Good evening and welcome to another evening of Ripley Warrior Basketball. As we start the night off with the Lady Warriors taking on the Lady Panthers from Oilton. And we're ready to start the tip-off. Oilton's on the court as we await Ripley. Tip off, Ripley takes the ball. McCollum brings it down the court. Traveling called on McCollum. Be Oilton's ball. Inbounded to Creekmore. Pressure's on, loose ball. Creekmore picks it back up. Dumped it up to Warnock for the three. Ripley bringing the ball back down over to the corner, Dakota for three. Score tied, 3-3. Oilton brings the ball down. Makes an attempt in, dumps it back out to Warnock, who stumbles. Dumps it back out to DeShazer. Brings it back out front to Dooley. And back out to Creekmore. Back to Dooley. And Campbell. Moving the ball on one side. Driving the paint. Stumbles and falls. Brooklyn Howe picks up the ball. Makes the drive. And it's good for two. Makes the score Ripley 5, Oilton 3. Transition with the ball. They drive, put it up, missed shot. Honeycutt brings it down. McCollum brings it back down court. Down to Dakota Hall, over to Honeycutt. Lady Warriors setting up. Pass to Howe. Back over to Hall, to Honeycutt. Back over to McCollum, who puts it up for the three. Misses. Rebound, Dakota over to Honeycutt. Underneath the Howe. And Howe's fouled. Will shoot 2. First one is up, and it misses. Hal at the line will shoot a second shot. It's up, and it's good. Stolen by Kelsey McCollum. Long throw down to Brooklyn. Stumbled. Picked back up by Brooklyn Goebel. Good for the 2. Loose ball picked up by McCollum. Drives it in. Makes the pass underneath the Howe. Block shot. Timeout called by Oilton. Tonight's game sponsor, Perkins Drug. For all your pharmaceutical needs, see the friendly people in Perkins at Perkins Drug. Ripley will inbound after the timeout. Ball was last touched by DeSazier of Oilton. I stand corrected. They called it out on Ripley, so it'll be Oilton ball. Creekmore will bring it down court. Creekmore dribble around on the left side. Dumps off to the corner to Warnock. Back out. Creekmore back to Warnock. Into the middle. Underneath. Shots up. It's missed. Picked up by Dooley. Creekmore shoots the long 3 and misses. Foul on the floor as Warnock picked up her first foul. Brooklyn Goebel will bring the ball down. Lady Warriors passing the ball around, moving the transition, pass underneath, picked off by Creekmore. Back down to the other end they go. Warnock with the ball. Lays it over to Campbell. Back to Creekmore. Stolen ball. Foul called on DeShazer for the push. Be Ripley Wall. Goebel brings it down, passes over to Honeycutt. Down to McCollum. Way down to Goebel, back out to Honeycutt. Back up to the top of the key. Back out front to Dakota Hall. McCollum puts it up. Missed shot. Creekmore will bring it back down for Oilton. Stolen ball. Dakota Hall comes down with the drive. Block shot. McCollum picks it up, makes the pass over to Howe. Back out front for the setup. Kelsey drives, block shot. Oilton recovers. Traveling called on Oilton. Kelsey McCollum will bring the ball down for Ripley. Sets in to drive out to Brooklyn Goebel. Up for the shot. Misses. Foul called on Ripley. Be an offensive foul. Be Oilton's ball. Loose ball. Scramble. Oilton gets it. Can't pass it out. Timeout called Oilton. Oilton will inbound. Tip shot. Goebel will bring the ball down for Ripley. On the break. Over to Honeycutt. Short drive in, crossover to McCollum. And she travels. Oilton's ball. Warnock brings the ball down for Oilton. Over to Campbell. Back to Warnock. To Bentley. Bentley with the ball. Passes over to Warnock, who puts up the three. Misses. Scramble for the ball. Out of bounds. Be Ripley ball. McCollum will bring the ball up for Ripley. Passes off to Goebel, who will cross the line. Over to Hall. To Honeycutt, who puts the ball up for three. Misses. Warnock with the rebound. In a scramble. Got her on the block. Be a foul on Brooke Goebel. Be her first foul. Griffin in the game for Oilton. Passes over to Creekmore. Creekmore over to Warnock. Out of bounds. Off Ripley. Oilton will inbound. Ball's inbounded to Creekmore. Back out front to DeSager. Tip ball to Warnock. Loose ball. Kelsey McCollum comes up with it. Passes off. Takes the pass back. Drives underneath. Up, misses the layup. Got a push called It'll be on number 13, Brooklyn Howe from Ripley. Her first foul. There's the buzzer, the end of the first period. Lady Warriors 8, Lady Panthers 3. Just want to remind everybody, the game sponsor tonight, Perkins Drug. For all your prescription and over-the-counter needs, see the friendly people in Perkins at Perkins Drug. It will be Oilton ball when we resume play. Once again, into the first period, Lady Warriors 8, Lady Panthers 3. We'll start the second period, be Oilton's ball. Quickmore with the ball. Shuffles out to Warnock, who loses her footing again. Called for the travel. Lady Warriors will bring the ball down. Kelsey McCollum over. Makes the long throw, errant throw, juggled, missed, bad pass in. It'll be Oilton ball. Sydney Newsom in for the Lady Warriors. Warnock with the ball. Over to Dooley. Tries to pass underneath. Block shot. Missed the layup. Ripley takes over. As Kelsey McCullum drove to the bucket, the ball was blocked out of bounds. It'll be Ripley ball. Honeycutt to throw it in for Ripley. Underneath the Howe, who puts it up. Missed shot. Loose ball. Newsom got the rebound and was fouled. Trying to put it back up. She'll shoot for two. Newsom at the line. First one is up and on its way, and it's good. Campbell back in the game for Oilton. As Newsom is set to shoot her second free throw. It's on its way. Dribbles off the rim. Loose ball. Oilton comes up with the rebound. And Creekmore is called for the double dribble. McCullum brings the ball down for Ripley. Puts the ball up, and it's good for two. Makes the score 11-3. Lady Warriors ahead of the Oilton Lady Panthers. Long pass down to Washtenaw. Inside to Newsom, who falls on the floor and falls out of bounds. Ripley ball. Want to apologize to all our streamers for the scoreboard not showing up tonight, but I will keep you posted of the score as quickly as possible. Block called on Brooklyn Howell. That's her second. Team fourth foul. Howell will go out of the game. Simon will come in to replace her. Oilton working the ball around. Campbell with the shot, missed off the front of the rim. McCollum on the fast transition back down court. Drives in for the layup and makes it for two. 13-3, Lady Warriors lead the Lady Panthers. Pass into the middle, Creekmore, who bumps Honeycutt. Nothing called. Loose ball, Sydney Newsom comes up with it for Ripley. Back out front to Honeycutt. Over to McCollum, who starts the drive in. The ball's bobbled loose. We had a tied up ball. Let's see how they call it. And they call it a jump. It'll still be Ripley's ball. Honeycutt to inbound. Out to McCollum. Goes down the left side, back to Honeycutt. Comes back to the middle, to the right, to McCollum, back to Honeycutt. Back and forth. Foul called away from the ball. The Oilton's ball. Campbell driving around on the right side. Shuffles it inside. Loose ball. Ripley comes up with it. Honeycutt will bring it across half court. Pass down to McCollum, who drives in. Dumps it back out to Newsom. Loose ball on the court. Simon with it. Shot. Misses. Fight for the ball. Newsom comes up with it. Back out front to Honeycutt. Over to Goebel. Long pass to McCollum. Back into Goebel, who loses the ball. Be Oilton's possession. Creekmore bringing it back across the line for Oilton. Pass over to DeShazer. Loose ball. Picked back up by Oilton. Creekmore now has the ball. Drives into Campbell. Campbell into number 35, Griffin, who puts up the layup and makes it. Makes the score 13-5. Lady Warriors still leading. Brooke Global with the move. Back out front to Honeycutt. Over to McCullough. Back over to Honeycutt. And she'll be called for the travel. Number 15, Lady Sanchez, in for Honeycutt. DeShazer put up the three, missed. Ripley will bring the ball down. McCollum over to Laney. Block shot. Out of bounds. It'll be Ripley's ball. McCollum puts up the three. Off to the side. Newsom put up the shot and is fouled in the process. She'll go to the line to shoot two. Foul is called on Campbell, her second foul. Pardon me, that's on Griffin, her second. First shot is up and it's missed. Ryan Dooley comes back into the game for the Lady Panthers. Newsom with her second shot. It's on its way. Off the side. Recovered by Simon, who tries to put it back up, loses the ball. Oilton in the transition, brings it back down court. Newsom to Campbell, underneath to Dooley. Fight for the ball, and a foul's called. Be called on Talia Simon. Be her first foul. Washington back in the game for Oilton. Dooley with the ball, moves it back over to Creekmore. Back over to Campbell. Back to Dooley. Dooley to Campbell, back to Creekmore, who puts it up for a three and makes the three. That'll make the score 13-8 in favor of the Lady Warriors. Ripley brings the ball down. Brooklyn Goebel down to Sydney Newsom. Inside pass. Knocked away but recovered. Laney Sanchez in the corner for three and makes the shot. Creekmore with the drive to the middle, misses the shot. Brooklyn Goebel bringing the ball down for Ripley. Over to Newsom, who puts it up. Blocked shot. DeShazer with the rebound over to Creekmore. Over to Campbell. Down to Washnock, who puts up the three and misses. Ripley with the rebound. Kelsey McCollum brings the ball down for Ripley. Outside to Sanchez to Goebel. Back out front to McCollum. Kelsey McCollum for the three. Misses. Oilton recovers. Foul called. It'll be against Ripley. That'll be Talia Simon. That'll be her second foul. Dakota Hall will check in for Ripley for Talia. And Sailor Collier will check in for McCollum. Creekmore to Dooley, back to Creekmore, back to Dooley, drives to the corner, passes back out front. Creekmore for the long three at the buzzer and missed the shot. And we'll go to halftime with the Lady Warriors leading the Lady Panthers 16-8. Once again, I'll apologize to our streaming watchers as our scoreboard is not showing on the screen. We will try to get that fixed as we take our halftime break. Hey, Johnny, will you tell Josh I need him for a second? Nothing major. It's just not showing the scoreboard. It's flipped. Like it usually does. I've just been broadcasting the score a bunch, and I told the people I apologize for it not showing up.
I don't know. Sometimes it messes up. I'll have to call the guy after the game and ask him. Yeah, keep showing that score.
That's what I've been doing. I've been showing the scoreboard and telling it at the same time. Welcome back as we get ready to start the second half of play. Ripley Lady Warriors leading the Lady Panthers of Oilton 16-8. It'll be Oilton's ball at the start of the half. Once again, I apologize to all of our string viewers for the scoreboard not displaying. We're having a little technical difficulty. We were unable to get it fixed at halftime, but I promise by the next game we'll have all the bugs worked out. And I will broadcast the scores as they happen so that you can stay up to date. Here we go, Oilton's ball. Creekmore will inbound. Brings the ball up, passes to Campbell, who drives under, passes back to Creekmore. Up front to Washnot. Underneath, loose ball. McCullum comes up with it for Ripley. Goebel with the ball, working to the right side, comes back around to Hall. Passes over to McCullum and puts it up for three. Misses the three. Howell underneath with the rebound. Misses the shot. Oilton recovers the ball. Creekmore to bring it back up court. And she's called for the double dribble. Be Ripley's ball on the turnover. Inbounds to Goebel. Goebel to Hall, back to Goebel, back to Hall. Down low to McCullum, who shoots the three, misses. Loose ball brought up by Creekmore for Oilton. On the drive down, puts up the two and misses. Underneath, McCullum with the steal. Driving down court. Hesitates. Draws the foul. Foul will be on number 5, Hannah Campbell from Oilton. That'll be her second foul. Kelsey McCullum at the line will shoot 2. First one is on its way, and it's good. McCullum set for the second shot. It's on its way, and it's also good. Oilton will bring the ball down. Creekmore with the ball. Loose ball called. Oilton will retain possession. Creekmore will inbound it to Campbell. Campbell drives over. Back to Creekmore. Struggles inside. Loose ball. Oilton comes back up with it, over to Campbell. Long throw back over to Campbell. DeShazer stumbles, loses the ball, foul's called. See who the foul's called on. It'll be called on Honeycutt, her first. Back out front to Campbell. Over to Dooley. Shots up and missed. Goebel with the rebound. Down to Dakota Hall, who shoots the three and makes the basket. That'll make the score 21-8. Your Lady Warriors. Oilton bring the ball down. Skip ball loose. Goebel with the recovery. Over to McCullum. Back out to Honeycutt up front. Inside to Howe, who drives in. Misses, makes a errant pass. Oilton recovers. Creekmore with the ball. Comes down, passes over to Campbell. Back to Creekmore. Shots up for three, and it's good. Makes the score 21-11 in favor of your Lady Warriors. McCullum down to Hall. Drives in. Back out front to McCullum, who puts it up for three and scores. Timeout called, Lady Warriors. Want to remind everybody that the game's sponsor tonight, Perkins Drug. For all your pharmaceutical needs, see the friendly people in Perkins at Perkins Drug. Located on Highway 177, just north of Highway 33. Or pardon me, just south of Highway 33. In their brand new facility. Lady Warriors lead the Lady Panthers 24-11. 4 minutes and 58 seconds left in the third period. It'll be the Lady Panthers ball as we resume play. Washenok with the ball. Over to Campbell. Over to Creekmore. Campbell with the shot up, and it's good for three. McCullum on the drive. Out to the corner to Hall, who puts it up for three. Misses. Hall makes the recovery. Out to Honeycutt up front. Down to Goebel. Back out to Honeycutt, over to Hall. Down in the corner to McCullum, who puts it up. Off the rim. Goebel with the rebound, loses it. Warnock passes back to Creekmore. Over to Campbell. Back over to Creekmore, who puts up the three. Off the rim. McCullum with the rebound for Ripley. Brings the ball back down court. Pass underneath to Brooklyn Howe. Jump ball's called. It'll remain Ripley possession. Honeycutt will inbound for Ripley. Out front to Goebel, who puts it up for two and misses. Oh, Oilton makes the recovery, but she steps out as she goes to make the pass. Ripley possession. Honeycutt to inbound it underneath the goal. Out to McCullum, who drives in, throws back out to Honeycutt, who puts it up, and it's good for three. Makes the score 27-14. Lady Warriors playing a good game. Creekmore out to Campbell, back to Creekmore. Underneath to DeShazer, who loses the ball, but she's fouled in the process. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul's called on Honeycutt. That's her second foul of the evening. First one is up. Wobbles out. She'll reset at the line to shoot her second shot. Ball is up, and it's good. Substitution for Ripley. As Sydney Newsom comes back in the game, Brooklyn Goebel will sit down. Passes out to Hall, who puts it up, misses the 3. McCullum with the ball. And a quick tie-up called. Make it Oilton ball. Creekmore will inbound to Campbell. She'll pass it back, and Creekmore will bring the ball across the line. Over to Warnock. Kelsey McCollum called for her third foul as Creekmore puts up the 3. Ripley in transition, brings the ball around on the right side, back out front. Back on the right side, tries to get it into Howell, loose ball. Oilton comes up with it. And they'll bring the ball the other direction. Back out to Campbell, who puts it up for 3. Misses. McCullum with the rebound will bring the ball back for Ripley. Down at the top of the key, over to Newsom. Pass over to Hall underneath, puts it up and missed shot. Oilton with the rebound. And Creekmore will bring it back for Oilton. Out to Campbell, who has been pretty good at the 3 line. Moving the ball back out front to Creekmore. Back Campbell in the corner. Tip ball. Be off Ripley. Oilton's ball on the baseline. Oilton out front, Campbell, back to Creekmore. Creekmore back down to Campbell in the corner, back out front. Creekmore will put it up off the front of the rim. Dakota Hall with the rebound. Passes over to Honeycutt, who will bring it back down court. Newsom in the corner with the ball, back out front to Honeycutt, over to Hall, who puts it up. And it's good for 3. That'll make the score Lady Warriors 30, Lady Panthers 18. With right at a minute left in the third period, Creekmore will bring the ball down for Oilton, make a hard drive over to Campbell, over to Warnock, who moves around and back out. DeShazer up with the shot, and it rolls out of the bucket. In and out. Honeycutt brings it down for Ripley. Passes over to Hall, puts it up again, and it's good for another 3. 33-18, your Lady Warriors lead. Oilton ball. Overshot. McCullum with the rebound. Slows the ball down, comes back up front. Passes over to Honeycutt. Over to Hall again. Back out to Honeycutt. Sydney Newsom with the shot and the 3. And that'll end the third period of play. The score of your game, Ripley Lady Warriors 36, the Oilton Lady Panthers 18. I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. The Ripley home fans and all of the fans that came out from Oilton on this cool November night for Lady Warrior basketball. When we start the fourth period of play, it'll be the Lady Warriors ball. Remind everybody, the game sponsor tonight, Perkins Drug. For all your prescription and over-the-counter needs, see the friendly people at Perkins Drug in Perkins, Oklahoma. Goble to inbound to Newsom. Transition and working. Newsom out front to Goble. Goble pulls up. Looks for the open. Timeout called Ripley. 30-second timeout. We'll stay here with the game. And we're ready to go. Once again, I apologize to all of you watching on the live stream tonight for the scoreboard not showing up on your screen. We hope that we will have that technical difficulty fixed by the next game. Newsom inbounds it out to Goble, who brings it down and across over to Howe. Out front to Newsom, over to Howe again. Back underneath to Howe, and she scores the two. Crickmore will bring the ball down court for Oilton. Over to Warnock. Back over to Crickmore. And Brooklyn Goble will be called for the charge. Well, for the actual block. Out to Campbell. Or to Shazer, excuse me. Back out to Creekmore. Over to Warnock, who puts it up for the three. Misses off the side of the rim. Newsom for Ripley with the ball. Over to McCollum. Down to Hall. Inside to Newsom, who buttons it over to Goble. Shots blocked. Be Ripley's possession at the baseline. Newsom will inbound the ball. Out to McCollum at the three. Puts it up and makes the three. Kelsey McCollum with the three. Block shot by Goble with the steal and the layup off the front of the rim. Newsom recovers the ball. Hands back off to McCollum, who puts it up and in and out. Loose ball. Out of bounds. Be Oilton's ball. Warnock bring the ball up. Passes it back over to Creekmore. Passes it inside. Dooley with the errant shot. Gets fouled. Foul's called on Dakota Hall. That'll be her first foul of the game. First shot miss. Second one's good. Howell inbound for Ripley to McCollum. Kels will bring the ball down. Hard drive in. Oh, errant pass. Loose ball. Oilton recovers. Warnock will bring the ball across the line. Passes back over to Creekmore, who passes underneath to Griffin. And a block call is called on, looks like Brooklyn Howell. That'll be her third foul of the game. That'll send Griffin to the line for two. First shot's up and good. Griffin to shoot the second shot. It's on its way, and it's also good. That'll make the score 41-20. Ripley ahead of Oilton. McCollum will bring the ball down, driving hard up the middle. Went for the layup and was fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot the two. Senior Kelsey McCollum at the line to shoot two. First one's up, and it's good. Set for the second shot. It's up, and it's good. Makes the score 43-21. Creekmore will bring the ball down for Oilton. Passes over to Warnock, who pulls up. Passes back over to Creekmore. They set up the trap, back over to Warnock. Loose ball, Sydney Newsom with the ball. Drives in, and she's called for the charge. Warnock will bring it down for Oilton. Passes to the middle to Griffin, out to Campbell, or to Dooley, who tries to pass it to Creekmore and loses the ball to Goebel. Goebel brings it down for Ripley to McCollum. Pass underneath to Hall. Back out to Goebel. Sets the play back up. Hall from the corner with the three, misses. Loose ball. Oilton recovers it. Pass over to Warnock, who will bring it back down to court. Creekmore. Over to DeShazer, who drives underneath and misses. And McCollum just drives around everybody and goes for the layup and gets fouled in the process. She'll go to the line to shoot two. Foul was called on Griffin, her third foul. McCollum at the line. First one's up, and it's in. Makes it 44-21. Lady Warriors lead the Oilton Lady Panthers. Subs coming in. Dakota Hall going out. Laney Sanchez back in for Ripley. Second shot is up, and it's also good. Sailor Collier in for Cullum. Creekmore will bring it down for Oilton. They'll set up, move the ball around. The Shades with the ball. Bad pass. Out to number 21. Brooklyn Warnock. Sailor Collier with the drive off the front of the rim. Timeout called? No. Brooklyn Howell come out of the game as Ashlyn Houston will come in to replace her. Laney Sanchez underneath to Newsom. Missed shot, loose ball. Oilton comes up with it. Dooley with the ball for Oilton. Passes underneath, back out front to Clausen, who's into the game. Back out to Dooley, who will drive under, put the shot up, misses. Newsom recovers the ball. Passes over to Sailor Collier, who will drive the middle and miss the layup. Oilton will recover. Maddie Bentley into the game now for Oilton. Dooley over to Warnock, loose ball, knocked away by Ripley. Talia Simon will come in for Brooklyn Goble. Bentley put the ball up and a miss. Ripley recovers. Collier to bring the ball down court. She'll pass over to Houston, who tries to pass underneath to Simon. Simon with the ball. Over to Sanchez, over to Newsom, who puts it up for the three and misses. Ripley gets the rebound. Foul called on the play, on the floor. Foul called on Bentley. Oilton, inbound ball. Dribbled out. Off Ripley, it'll be Oilton's ball. Lady Warriors lead 45-21. As Oilton brings the ball down, sets up. Creekmore back in the game. Three put up off the front of the rim. Collier on the drive. Hard pass under, but it's out of bounds. Andrea Variable checks in for Newsom. Creekmore will bring it down for Oilton. Over to Dooley. Back over to Creekmore, who will put it up and off the front of the rim. Jump ball called. It'll stay with Oilton. Oilton inbound at the baseline. Back out front to Dooley. She'll drive. Ashlyn Hudson will be called for the block. Dooley at the line. Misses the 1-1. Variable will bring the ball down. Leah Simon tries to put it up and gets fouled in the process. She'll go to the line to shoot the 2. Sophomore Talia Simon at the line. Puts it up, and it's good. Makes the score 46-21. Set to shoot her second shot. She'll put it up, and it bounces off the rim. Oilton will recover. Creekmore will bring the ball back down court. Miscommunication, and it's picked up. Ashlyn Hall with the shot off the rim. Fight for the ball. They'll call it Oilton's ball. Call the foul on Talia Simon. That'll be her second foul of the evening. Will go to the line to shoot the 1-1. Dooley will be at the line for Oilton. First one's up and in. Dooley sets for the second shot on the bonus, and it's also good. Inbound to Sanchez for Ripley. Brings the ball down. Out to Andrea Variable. Passes off to Kendall. Laney Sanchez shoots a 3, and it's good. Makes the short score 49-23, Lady Warriors. Creekmore puts up the long shot, and it's all net, and that'll be your ball game. Lady Warriors win 49-23 over the Lady Panthers of Oilton. Congratulations, Lady Warriors. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back shortly with the start of the Ripley High School Warriors boys basketball game. Here we go with the introduction. Hello? Hello? Here we go with the introduction of the teams. As we'll start, the Ripley Warriors against the Oilton Panthers. Now the introductions for the Ripley Warriors. Here we go for our boys, our Ripley Warriors. Ty Grimes will jump for Ripley. Tanner Rochon for Oilton. We're set for the jump. Ripley will take possession. Skibby will bring the ball up. Underneath for the bucket. It's good. Oilton to bring the ball down. Ball's up and out. Ty Grimes with the rebound. Skibby driving down. Skibby over to Marlowe. Marlowe over. Missed shot. Oilton will come up with the ball. Griffin to bring the ball down for Oilton. Ball's up for three, missed. Grimes with the rebound. Skibby sets up the play for Ripley. Over to Marlowe, over to Grimes. And Marlowe will travel. Be Oilton's ball. Number 20, Quarter, over to Guest. Out front to Mills, who puts up an errant shot. Loose ball on the floor, recovered by Oilton. Ball's put up and missed. Brought down by Spiva. Kibby will set it up at the top. Over to Marlowe. Skibby will shoot the three off the back of the hoop. And Oilton will recover. Loose ball. Ty Grimes comes up with it. Misses the shot. Oilton will recover. Guest will bring the ball down, loses it. Spiva recovers. Loose ball again. Oilton has it. Guest over to Griffin, who will put up a long three. Missed shot. See what they call. Oilton will retain the ball. Griffin to inbound. Roshan. Painter on the drive, Guest on the drive was fouled. Skibby called for the foul. That'll be his first of the game. First shot's up and rolls back out. Sets for the second shot. And it's good. Ripley will bring the ball back down court. Over to Spiva. Marlowe. Loose ball on the court. Ripley recovers. Marlowe picked it up. Shuffled over to Skibby. To Ty Grimes. Back out to Skibby. He'll put up the three. Misses. Spiva with the recovery. Time called Ripley. Ripley will inbound the ball. As Skibby will bring it back around. Underneath to Grimes, back out there to Marlowe. Underneath to Grimes, who puts it up. Rolls in and out. Griffin with the ball for Oilton. Pulls up for the shot, and it's short. Let's go with the recovery. Moves it out to Skibby. Over to Marlowe. Back out to Skibby. Over to Lesko. Ty Grimes back over to Lesko. To Skibby. Steps in. Lesko will put it up for three, and it's good. Lady Warriors lead. Lady Warriors. Ripley Warriors lead 5-1. Loose ball. Lesko came up with it, but a whistle's called. Oilton's ball. Porter brings the ball up for Oilton. Passes off. Over to Rashawn. Mills. Mills with the bad pass. Picked back up by Guest. And Guest will be called for the push-off. Turnover Oilton, and it'll be Ripley's ball. Ty Grimes with the drive underneath. Up, too hard, back in, and good for two. That'll make it 7-1, Ripley. Oilton on the move. Bad pass down to Lesko to Grimes. Grimes on the drive. And the slam! Blocked shot by Grimes. Loose ball. Lesko comes up with it. Drives down, turns around, and sets it up for Ripley. Back out to Gibby. Back over to Lesko, looking. Back out front. Into the middle, bad pass. Picked up by Honeycutt. Loose ball on the court. Grimes has it again. And puts it in. Very fast pace, hard to keep up with. I apologize if I don't get it all on camera. Guest will put one up off the back of the glass. Ripley will recover, bringing the ball down. Gibby over to Marlowe, misses. Gibby will set it back up. Over to Lesko underneath the Grimes. Looking. Back over to Marlowe to Gibby. Back to Grimes, who will put it up. Off the front of the rim. Griffin will bring the ball down for Oilton. Past quarter. Missed shot. 38 seconds left in the first period. Ripley leading 11-1. Going into a slow transition. Working for the one. Lesko moving. Trying to set it up. Out front. Spiva underneath the Grimes, who goes up and he called on the foul. Was on the floor. Ripley will inbound. McIntyre will check in for Lesko. Spiva to inbound the ball. Looking out front to Warlow. Out to Gibby. Gibby drives in, puts a shot up, and it's good. Oilton on the quick drive down. Puts up the long one, bounces it off the rim. That'll end the first period. Your Ripley Warriors lead the Oilton Panthers 13-1. It'll be Oilton ball when we resume play. Again, want to remind everybody our sponsor for the game tonight, Perkins Drug. For all your prescription and pharmaceutical needs, whether it be prescription or over the counter, go see the friendly people in Perkins at Perkins Drug. Located on Highway 177, just south of Highway 33, in their brand new facility. Waiting to start the second period of play tonight for the Ripley boys. Warriors lead 13-1. We'll apologize to all our streaming fans for the scoreboard not showing on the screen tonight. A little bit of technical difficulties, but we're going to get them all worked out, and hopefully next game everything will be back to normal. Here we go. Oilton to inbound. Out to Guest, over to Quarter. Quarter to Griffin. Griffin driving under. Goes for the roll-up, misses. The putback by Roshan makes it 13-3. Ty Grimes drives under, pulls up, back out front to Gibby, who will drive in a little ways, put up a shot, and it's off the rim. Griffin will bring the ball down for Oilton. Quarter drives underneath, can't make it. Out to Guest, back to Quarter, shots up and off. Ty Grimes with the rebound out to Gibby, who will bring the ball down into the middle. Keep the ball, goes up for the shot, and gets fouled in the process. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Skibby, a senior for Ripley, at the line. First one is in and out. He'll set up for the second shot. Set and ready. Second shot's on its way, and it's good. Make it 14-3, Ripley. Griffin will bring the ball down for Oilton. He'll drive the middle, and he'll make the layup. 13-5. Skibby will bring the ball back down for Ripley. Smith in for Ripley, shoots the 3 and makes it. Be 17-5 now, your Warriors. McIntyre called for the foul on the floor. Oilton inbound the ball. DeShazer over to Quarter. Quarter over to Guest. Back over to Quarter. Over to Griffin. He'll put up the 3 off the back. Jump ball called. It'll be Ripley ball. Spival will inbound to Lesko. Or Skibby, rather. Skibby will bring the ball down. Over to McIntyre. Over to Klein Smith, back to Ty. Back to Skibby. Klein Smith, back over to Skibby. Make a drive around the corner, back up to shoot the 3 off the back of the glass. Ty Grimes will knock the ball out of bounds. Spiva will come out of the game. Lesko will check back in. Griffin with the ball for Oilton. Works the ball inside. Spins. But he travels. Klein Smith will inbound to Skibby. Skibby will bring the ball down court. Over to Klein Smith. Back. Into Ty Grimes in the middle. Works and makes the roll in. Makes it 19-5, Ripley Warriors. Griffin on a hard drive in. Puts the ball up off the back of the glass. Grimes with the transition move down. Keeps the ball, goes up, misses the shot. Loose ball. Quarter comes up with it for Oilton. Makes the drive all the way down and gets fouled in the process by Skibby. That'll be his second in the game. That'll put Quarter at the line for 2. First one is up and good. Subs in. Spiva back in for Skibby. Mills back in for Oilton. Missed shot. Grimes with the rebound. Klein Smith will bring it down. Into Spiva to Grimes. Grimes with the drive. Flips it back outside. Let's go down to Spiva underneath. Misses the easy layup. Oilton recovers. Griffin on the drive. Turnaround jumper. Misses. And it'll go out of bounds. Ripley possession. Klein Smith will inbound. Ripley caught off guard a little bit there. Moved around. Lesko will take the shot from the side for three and makes the shot. Griffin to bring the ball down for Oilton. He'll drive hard in the middle, but he's called. Klein Smith is called for the block. Oilton to inbound. Ball's up. Guest puts it up and misses. Spiva comes up with the rebound. Out to Klein Smith, who brings it back down court. Loose ball. Oilton recovers it. Quarter brings it down hard. Drives underneath. Loses the ball. A foul's called. Call will be on Spiva. That'll be his first foul of the evening. It was on the floor, so they'll inbound the ball. Underneath the middle of the quarter. Up and in for two. 22-8. Ripley over Oilton. Ripley will bring the ball back down court. Lesko with the ball on the side. Back up to Klein Smith in the top. Back to Lesko underneath the Spiva. Number 30. Mills will be called for the reach. That'll be his first foul of the evening. Klein Smith to inbound. Out front to Spiva. Looking. Klein Smith in the transition. Back to Ty Grimes. Dribbles around and makes the easy layup. Griffin will take the ball back down to the court. Pass. Tipped by Lesko. Out of bounds, Oilton to inbound the ball. Soft underneath the quarter. Puts it up and off the rim. Spiva with the rebound for Ripley. Klein Smith will bring it back down. Long pass down to Lesko. Back out front to Klein Smith. Over to Marlowe. McIntyre. Ty Grimes driving under. Back out front. Over to Lesko again. Bounce pass into Spiva. Back out to Ty Grimes in the corner. Drives to the middle. Loose ball. Quarter comes up with it for Oilton. Guest with the ball. Drives in, makes the lock. Misses. Block shot by Grimes. Guest with the ball. Grimes knocks it out of his hand, out of bounds. Mills will bring the ball in for Oilton. Looking. Flips it up and over. Loose ball. Grimes comes up with it. Brings it back down court for Ripley. Back out front. Over to Lesko in the corner. Long transition back over. Tries to get it inside to Grimes. Loses the ball to Oilton. Griffin will bring it down for Oilton. He'll pull up for the three, and it's good. Makes the score 24-11. Ripley Warriors lead. Grimes brings the ball down. Hands the ball off to Marlowe. Over to Spiva in the corner. Back over to McIntyre and Marlowe. Let's go. Bounce pass into Grimes. Grimes with the spin and the shot misses. Marlowe recovers. McIntyre recovers, into Grimes. Loose ball. Griffin from Oilton comes up with it. Grimes knocks it away. Oilton. Griffin with the long three. Misses. Pass underneath to Lesko, who puts it up and it's good, and he's fouled. Lesko to shoot the bonus. Loose ball. It'll remain Ripley's ball. Referees discuss it. It'll be Oilton's ball. Tipped last by Ripley. Griffin will bring the ball down. Pass it off to Quarter. Quarter will bring it across the line. Back over to Griffin. He'll put up the long pass, but it's missed. Grimes on the transition, fast transition down into the middle and up, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Ty Grimes, a junior for Ripley, at the line. First one is up, and it rolls in. Grimes set for the second shot. Puts it up and in. Makes the score 28-11, Ripley Warriors. Long pass down to Griffin. Clock running. Off the rim. We'll go to halftime with your Ripley Warriors leading 28-11 over the Oilton Panthers. We'll be back with the start of the second half. All right. 1-2. Here we go. Start of the second half, third period of play. Skibby brings it down. Ty Grimes up, back out to Skibby. Off the rim. Oilton will take the ball. 1-2, 1-2. Grimes on the hard drive. Knocked out of bounds. Be Ripley ball. Oilton up. Griffin's good for the two. 28-13. One, two. Ripley with the ball. Moving it around. Let's go. Over to Skibby. Skibby at the top of the key. I don't know what happened. If you can still hear me, I'll get the video back up in just a second. Okay, fans, I think we're back. At least I hope we are. Score is 41-13, Ripley Warriors over the Oilton Panthers. Long errant pass out of bounds. Ripley will take over. Oilton with the ball. Moving it around. Puts a shot up, missed. Ripley will take it back down court. Shots up and off the rim. Ripley recovers the ball but loses it out of bounds. We'll try to get everything figured out here. We've had substitutions while we were off. Back and forth. Ripley ball. 41-13 for the Warriors. Loose ball. Oilton steals. Long pass up into the middle. Back outside. Back underneath. Drives, but he steps out of bounds. Lunsford inbound. Klein Smith. Over to McCollum. Back over to Klein Smith. Into Mutz. In for the shot. Makes the score 43-13. Loose ball knocked away by Klein Smith. Puts up the long shot. In and out. That'll end the third period of play. Your Ripley Warriors lead 43-13 over the Oilton Panthers. Start the fourth period. Ripley will have the ball. Bobbled underneath. Lunsford puts it up for three. Short. Oilton with the rebound. They'll bring the ball back down court. And the foul will be called on Moots. Oilton inbound. .13 with the ball. To 21. Pennington, who puts it up for the shot and gets fouled in the process. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Foul was called on Moots. That's his second. And he puts them in. Makes the score 43-14 in favor of Ripley. Back down court for Ripley. Moving the ball around. Lunsford with the ball. Over to Kleinsmith. Moots with the ball. Out to McIntyre. Kleinsmith took the long three and missed. 6:30 left in the game. Oilton will bring the ball down. Pass underneath, blocked out by Moots. Ripley with the ball, pass to Moots, up and in for the layup. Oilton moves the ball around. Painter in the game for Oilton. With the ball up front, move it back out to Painter. Looks, makes the pass over to number 21, Pennington. Burrows with the ball. Moves it down, dribbles off the foot, drives underneath. Still driving. Block shot. Called on the foul. Burrows will go to the line to shoot two. First one, off the front of the rim. Sets up for the second shot. It's on its way, and it's good. Makes the score 45-15. Bryce Smith inbounds to Kleinsmith. Passing the ball around. McIntyre with the ball. Back out to Kleinsmith. Looking underneath in the middle of the Moot. Underneath to Bryce. Missed the layup. Loose ball. Oilton recovers. Kleinsmith intercepts. Drives down for the layup and makes it. Oilton with the ball, loose ball. Picked up by Ripley, but I believe it was out of bounds. It'll be Oilton ball. Drive to the middle. Bryce Smith gets a hand on it. Can't control it. It'll turn over to Ripley. I apologize if we're not getting all of this. We're having some technical issues tonight. Hopefully by the next game we'll have them all worked out. Pass underneath the Moots and in for the layup. 49-15, Ripley leads. Loose ball. Lunsford comes up with it. Easy layup for two. Makes it 51-15. Subs come in for Ripley. I'll try to catch them. McNamer in. Andrew Webb. And Luke Lundy. Loose ball. Klein Smith has it. Went for the layup and missed it. Oilton comes up with the ball. They'll move it down. And Klein Smith made the steal, but he was out of bounds. Be Oilton's ball. They'll inbound it in. Move it back up front. Reset. Good defense by Webb. .235 left. Moots with the steal. Goes out of bounds. Oilton ball. Pass over. Loose ball. Oilton recovers. Pass around up for the three shot. Over the top of the back of the backboard. It'll be Ripley ball. Klein Smith with the ball. Moves inside, puts the ball up off the side of the rim. Andrew Webb with the rebound. Back out, shot up for the three, short. Oilton with the rebound. Fast transition back down court. They'll set it up at the top of the key again. Looking. Cross court. Luke Lundy comes up with the ball, goes up for the shot, and it's good! 53-15, Ripley Warriors. Oilton back down court, puts up the long three, and it's good! That was number 3. DeShazer back in the game. McNamer brings the ball down for Ripley to Lunsford. Down to Bryce Smith, into Andrew. Puts it up off the bottom of the rim. Andrew Webb with the block. Oilton recovers. Resets. Trying to find transitional drive. Puts the ball up, in and out. Ripley with the rebound. Moving back down court. Pass over is blocked. Lunsford comes up with it. Passes to Bryce Smith to Andrew Webb. Back out to Lunsford. Over to Luke, who puts a shot up. And it's good for 3. 56-18. Ripley Warriors lead. Clock running down. Shots up, it's good for 2. And that's your ball game. Ripley Warriors win 56-20 over the Oilton Panthers.